For the most part, judges and attorneys do not associate if they appear in front of you on a regular basis. But I always knew them as judges. So it was so hard for me to call someone who I used to refer to as Judge so-and-so by their first name. It took a while just to break my own comfort level with calling them by their first names. And then over time, everyone embraces everyone. Everyone steps up and says, hey, if you need help, come find me. Here are resources for this, resources for that. And that was more about doing the job. For me, it was more about the personal relationships. Like I said, Latinos, we all embrace everyone like family when we spend a lot of time with them. So I knew I was going to be spending a lot of time with all the judges. So I made an effort to try and get to know
You're like,
everyone.
I'm investing in you.
Basically. I don't know if I may or may not, I should or shouldn't share this. What I ended up doing was this, and I think this created an entire new world for us as judges. Lawyers are competitive by nature, and when you become a judge, that doesn't go away. So what I did was I created a fantasy football league for our judges. I think the first year we maybe had 10 or 8 participants, maybe 12. And I had to convince everyone because a lot of people said, well, I don't know anything about football. I don't like football. But what it did was I said, look, here's what it's going to do. We're all competitive. So you're going to get that competitive edge out. But we're all going to get to learn about each other because we're going to interact. And so we created that league. There was, I think it was 10, maybe 12 the first year. And then I just created a text string. Every time there was a game, I would trash talk a little bit because, excuse me, that's kind of what we do with our competitive spirit. So we would then get to learn a little bit about people's humor, things like that. And then it evolves over time. So we think we're in our 5th year this year. Then you just start sharing a little bit. So, hey, I'm on vacation. Here's a picture of me in Panama. And then all of a sudden another judge sends a picture of them with their dog. And then it just starts evolving into everybody starting to learn a little bit about each other. Mm-hmm. When the Cubs were in the World Series, although I'm a Sox fan, everyone's celebrating, So even though we're not in the same room, again, it's difficult to make time for each other during the job. We all were connected in the sense that when we had something that was important to us personally to share, everyone was sharing it. And it just created a bond between us that although everyone's always willing to help out here and there, it created then an avenue from a personal level to help accomplish the job a little bit better because we were all so connected. This last year of the 30 judges, we had 26 of them participate.
In the fantasy football?
Correct.
Almost there. You almost have 100%.
Yeah, but that's the level to which now we've gotten to know each other and we share. And again, we can, be lighthearted with each other, get to learn. Every time someone gets a puppy, everyone gets excited. Because it does bring that sense of collegiality to everyone. And then it gives us that sense of, even though we all know we have each other's back, it really gives us a personal sense of why.